on the other hand, and you saw in that set that they played at the finals, something that really changed throughout the set was, at first he was kind of falling into the Jon's patterns and falling for some of those Yomi traps, if you will. But then Edge overall started to use a lot more stance transitioning, giving him a lot more different looks, and basically was able to catch the Jon off pattern and off timing and score some counter hits in some big situations. And Edge is a wild boy too, man. He's not afraid that if he's got a rage art, he's not afraid to just pull the trigger like that.
He's got like 4 more gears than every other person on the planet.
Yeah, and he kind of like, it's interesting too, the Jon as well, he's very good at putting tools out there, seeing how you play with that Yomi layer, then taking it away. I'm not going to go to that tool as much anymore.
That's right.
Waiting a game, then putting it back on the table and seeing where you're going to pick up. But right off the bat, Ignition Barrage to go into heat here for Edge. Now laying on the pressure here, and again, stance transitioning, that time getting the counter.
That laser sword getting him that combo. Got him on the floor. It's not where you want to be right now. Big health lead. What are you going to do, the Jon?
That time goes mid. HP isn't willing to invest like that just to be able to lock up the game with the power crush at the end like that. HP is power. It is a huge resource in this game. Edge showcasing why, running power bomb to open up, dropping bows on him, rolling Sabat.
Now Edge, I think in the first round was very willing to be like, yo, I'm going to go crazy from second 0, so you better be ready for that. So now the Jon has to worry about a lot more things, but uses the forward 2-1 for the heat engage and gets the chain throw. Woo! Okay. Gets that Scorpion deathlock.
Yeah, Scorpion able to close out the round for him. See a little bit here. Another tool that Edge really likes too is Black Kite. Of course, that plus on block. Heat engaging, homing, yeah, it does a lot. Yeah. It does a lot. But the threat of, again, muscle armor and different attacks like that King has and the Jon will put on the table, you have to imagine that makes him a little bit weary about going to it as much as he would in some other matchups. So you're going to see him try to play around with some other passive tracking attacks and other ways to try to get plus frames in close range like that against the Jon, be able to try to set up some mid-low traps.
Okay, and the back one too. He's keeping it. He's keeping that momentum. He's very warm right now. We got the floor explosion ready to go.
Yeah, you know that's a big deal for King too. I can just end with my grab, get the explosion, just
gonna keep it rolling.
Win more.
Yep.
You know?
Here we go.
Yeah, down 4-2, finds it to Mark. Realign. No! That's okay. We recover into a Shining Wizard. Parallel to the wall here. While standing 3 for Edge.
Very nice heat dash.
Ignition Barrage right after. Got the wall. Woo! Parallel to it. Still going.
And the counter hit throw goes down.
That's a W.
And that's 2 rounds apiece. Anybody's game. This is a pendulum match. It's going back and forth. Caught him with that second hit. One of the best moves in the game right now. King eating good out here, and the Jon is a surgeon with that down forward 2.
Nice. That's something else that the Jon is very good about. Being able to, he's very good at catching wake-up low kick patterns and also just low poke timing in general. He's very, very good at finding low parries in this game.
Okay, we got the heat smash. Oh, just out of range. The heat dash from the Jon from muscle armor. This could cost a lot. Should be able to get this one to the wall. I don't want to jinx anything, but gets a little bit. Trying to hit him with that low high rage art.
What did we say at the very beginning of the set? Edge, when rage is on the table, I remember the first time he came to Tatakai Tuesday, I think there was one game he won all 3 consecutive rounds with rage arts in a situation like that. He is not afraid to put that on the table. The Jon, though, gonna hard duck like that.
No fear. What are you gonna do?
True South comes up with the while standing attack. The Jon able to take this first game like that. And in this first to 5 affair like this, you got to remember, there's a little bit more time to breathe, right? A little bit more time to develop these Yomi layers. But with the momentum that both of these players play with and both of these characters as well, you gotta imagine you gotta stay locked in on some of these micro decisions that are being made from round to round even.
So we've got a new stage here. We got the arena. A little bit intimate. No other stage gimmicks or anything like that. Just raw Tekken. Let's see where we got Edge backing up this time. Wants to see what the Jon's up to, but scoops him up there with that down forward too.
Yeah, counter hit uppercut. Woo!
All right, what's for breakfast?
I like the wall pressure after. Ends up with while staying 4-4 like that.
He can do that from any angle. Yeah. He's gonna catch you. He's put an air tag in your pocket. A comeback right now would be crazy, but that's a bit too much to ask. Hits him with that 7.
And that's a scenario Edge will force a lot as well, too. As heat is expiring like that and he only needs 1 touch, he's willing to just go for Ignition Barrage, Heat Dash, force the mid-low mix-up like that, guess for game. He'll go to it very often.
Break
your arm once.
be able to finish this one. It's looking quite good for him. What's Edge got? He's got a broken arm is what he's got. You were talking about the low parries. He's ready for those.
He will scout those.
Don't do it. But you can't stop. You can't stop.
Comes up with a wall standing 2-3. The launch willing to just activate heat here, get all that health back, and the wall.
There's a travel agent. Alright, lets him get away from the wall, but still keeping that pressure on, using the plus frames from the heat dash, trying to push him back to the wall where he likes him to be. This is your corner, sir. Stay here. You've got a reservation. But Jon fighting back. And just what? He's threading the needle so effectively. Very scary.
Good awareness in that pressure too, to just be scouting for that down forward 2 follow-up, to be, you know, non-jailing high like that. I'm gonna take advantage, get my duck, get all this return like this at the wall. And for Hwoarang too, that's pressure, that's momentum, that's mental pressure, and it's stacked like this. An Edge, a fast response here in game.
On the wear and tear on these. We're going back to where we were, run it back at the arena. The crowd is going crazy, both in the venue and in the game. All right, what kind of adjustments do both players? I think they're going to be constantly making the adjustments ahead because they don't want to give the opponent the chance to go, all right, they're going to do this. I got to stay one step ahead.
So far, Edge has had really good responses, and they've worked out whenever the Jon has been going to muscle armor, but also when he's been trying to fish for these counter hit down forward 2 sequences as well.
All right.
This time it works out for him. Spoke too soon.
Unlucky. Oh, and the kick parry.
Yeah.
He's going to have those locked and loaded as the set goes on for sure.
That was good because it's side swap, but the spring kick able to work out there. And again,
Atlas Hammer was not working out there, and the Edge takes that round on a trade. Edge looking good right now. The Jon just struggling to find. He's deploying a few answers here and there, but they just don't seem to be hitting the way he wants.
To me too, another just note with the matchup and how it's been played out so far is this is Tekken 8, right? It's all about heat. Hwoarang is one of the characters that has, I mean, his heat activation is excellent. Yes. You know, among top cut of the cast. So far, Edge has gotten the most return out of that heat.
100%.
Compared to the Jon, he hasn't really gotten too many opportunities.
Speaking of that, here we go. We got him at the wall. Goes for the heat dash and the moonsault mix, and there we go. Well, I say mix, but you're getting hit like 90% of the time.
Yeah, so far we're 2 games in. I feel like that's the most return we've seen from heat in general that the Jon has shown. Edge is every round. It feels like he's activating. He's willing to do a heat dash. Something.
And I think that Jon really likes when his opponents button into him. But the way Edge is buttoning and the options he's using are not getting the return he wants. Like with muscle armor, he's doing moves that are so fast and they recover so fast. He's not getting that elbow. Speaking of that elbow.
Swing and then check on the mid out of the armor. Comes up with the wall standing 2-3 in this follow-up after the heat activation.
All right, he's trying to keep him there. Good patience. This is going to wall splat. All right, he's going to wake up.
That was all pre-spin.
Going to wake up into rage as well. Oh, good break. Kick plays that a break. Did he press? He didn't. There we go. Flips him over. Hit him with that Hapkido. All right, Edge looking very
that felt like a big round. We're going to see how... Oh my God, here we go. Got the crumple. Got the wall. 40% advantage. Great walk around from the Jon, leveraging that side movement. Puts the knees on him. All right, Sabat kick.
He smells blood in the water. He wants to take his momentum back. Here we go. Into the 50-50. Excellent. Forward, neutral. 2 hits him in the guts.
That awkward delay like that just to catch Edge's timing off. Opening with the low parry. The Jon says, yeah, it's a momentum game, right? Let me get my licks in.
All right, stops early there. Trying to keep him near the wall. All right, Heat might be able to take his turn back. He just realigns them into a situation that probably favors
Edge. Yeah, that counterclockwise step was a big deal just to be able to just get the positioning. But the Jon fighting back off the wall, gets the Sabat kick. Even on health here, Heat no longer on the table for either player.
Checking with those down forward ones. Edge fighting back, and the down forward 2-1 gets let rip. Oh, he's got some setup. The double.
And it took the Jon some time, but now you see his sense of timing starting to come into play as well, right? Got what, that game alone, probably like 2 or 3 at least counter hit down forward 2 sequences.
Yes.
And as soon as Heat was off the table, he had that one round as well where he was just able to just run nothing but knees pretty much. And
running 3. Going crazy.
It felt like he carved off like 50% health off of one round, just off that one sequence.
You get the plus frames, you get some chip.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good time. But Edge, he's definitely labbed these situations. He knows what's going on. But the Jon ain't no slapping stuff.
Swinging with the 3.
He's quick
with the 4-3 there, but
has he got an aimbot? What's going on right now?
The Jon, after some whip punish attempts,
Takes it
gets caught up. Put on the wall like this again.
Again, plus frames against the wall is not where you want to be, but nice walk. Goes for a Sunday stroll and gets a punish for himself.
He steps into it just to be able to extend here.
So the heat dash. Interesting combo there. Got a big life lead. Should be able to take this one out unless Edge has something to say about it. Has rage. Gets the counter hit. Goes for the just frame skyrocket. Tried to jab out of range. And the while setting 2-2 closes it out there. The Jon not taking that.
That was very close though. A couple of those jabs to offset for Edge got him to steal his turn back a few times. He was only one sequence away from taking that round.
This is one of the few situations where buttoning into the armor worked out for the Jon there.
Up in this set so far, yeah.
I've never seen muscle armor fail to get the return so many times in my life. The Edge is just, he knows what to do here.
So like the thing about it too is even if it's not doing damage or something like that, it's important for the Jon to at least put it out there because it makes Edge have to reassess and think twice about how he wants to approach or engage, right? Like you said, it hasn't really gotten the necessarily the damage return that he's looking for, even like being able to reward with heat activations or anything like that. But it does create a moment of hesitation or at least like a moment of calculation for Edge's part.
You can't let them take that out of your game. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make, and the Jon knows that. So he's going to make sure he always knows. There's always a threat. If you try to get a bit careless, this is waiting for you.
Flamingo testing with the forward fours there.
Excellent break. Break in the mid, so the king players don't know how to break.
See the Jon fishing for that counter hit down 4-2. This time goes in for the swing.
It's going to hurt. He's going to whirl the pain. All right, waits for him. Now the plus frames goes for low perhaps. And the down back 1-2 double punches there. Still staying in the lead. 2 rounds and 2 games for the Jon. 1 round, 1 game for Edge.
Clean clockwise rotation here, able to get a big whip punish on that 4-4 neutral 2 attempt.
Puts him back. Puts him back.
Side swaps, plasma blade, 50% advantage here. That's a lot of great health on the Jon side. Gonna get a chunk back here? No.
Excellent walk. Didn't care about those frames. Whoa!
Big attacks, nice stepping with him. Using the built-in mobility there. Smash.
Keep smash. Get some point prints in you.
But on the Edge's side.
I don't know. This is the third time, I think. Gives the Jon a few moments to think about what he wants to do for the next round. All right, what's he going to do? What's he going to store? But Edge, again, looking good. If he can keep this momentum going, he's about to even the score.
You see, like, those rage arms are really aggressive reads, you know? That says something about the Jon, too. He's like, I really think I know when this guy's going to press, and I want to end this round as well.
And if you look at the Pakistani style as a whole, big reads is a big part of the way they play.
Sure.
And the way they feel comfortable. But right now, it's just not working out. So how does that dwell in the mind of the Jon? Is that going to make him question things, or is he going to be like, no, I got to keep on keeping on?
The thing is, though, Brown Man, he played this mid-low game really polite at the wall like that. Look at that, from wall to wall like that. Drop him with the smash.
All right,
and just turn back.
Gonna recover some health here as well. Ooh, threatening with the counter hit.
The thing is, don't get counter hit. Take the plus frame, that's fine.
That's +1, you gotta be careful.
4-4 neutral 2.
Oh, the muscle buster!
Spread them. Full cavity search from the Jon. 3-1 in this first of 5 set against T1's Edge.
And this is the first appearance, actually, of the Jon being in Al-Qadsiya. So there we go. We got his new red jersey there, and the legendary T1 is where the Edge where Edge resides. So amazing teams and amazing players. Oh, we got the Jin Fever Dream right now. We got the Ribena floor. Not a bit too antsy with that one. Wanted to let her rip, hoping Edge would eat that there, but no dice. Sidestep into the scoop up.
Yeah, finds his uppercut though. Activate here, gonna step off.
4-3. Oh,
break the glass. Daryl Dawkins.
Oh, better sweep that up. 50 time, goes for the grab.
No duck here, gets for the grab.
Oh, he went for the carry. Whoa! A few frames earlier, maybe that would have worked. Unfortunately, Edge was a few frames ahead.
Here we go. Show him muscle armor.
Starting to figure out that timing a little better now.
Yeah, it's like as the set's going on, Edge is, it feels like so many times he's just running into it too. The Jon's placement of them is so well calculated. Just like, I know he's going to run in or I know he's going to press here, and he just finds that gap every time.
And in all fairness, like Edge was doing that very well in the first few first two games. But it seems like the Jon is slightly a bit ahead right now. But as I say that, Edge, pretty dominant round there.
Yeah, it's a Hwoarang round.
Yeah,
Sometimes those happen, right? But it's like, wow, okay, the sidestep uppercuts. Got a sense
a lot of mileage off
yeah, on the Jon, and when he just trying to press like that, just creating whip punish opportunities like this.
Alright, trying to check in with that once again. Oh, nearly got a float there. Good patience, going for the walk. That was very, arguably frivolous there, but he believed in that at the moment, and he's got to follow his gut.
Shade of that first game, I think, where it's just like, it felt like there were some moments where maybe like the Jon kind of just got desperate at some times, but ultimately it felt like he almost like surrendered the round at some points.
It feels like, I think from the outside sometimes it can feel like that. Whether or not that was the case is not for us to say.
But the thing is, like, Hwoarang too, like that second round, he just got the wall, and it was just, you know, fast round like that.
I think that's the third Atlas Hammer that's come out. Obviously, none of those have landed in the way he wanted. But I think a lot of it is he's trying to hard read the come in, right? The jabs into the stream come in, or the high kicks look for the counter hit. So I'm gonna get ahead of you here, but just didn't.
It's like we said, is his part of what makes his defense so good is like he does read. He goes for reads a lot, right? And the thing is, sometimes you're not gonna be right every time.
That's right.
You got to be okay with. You gotta be, if you play that game, you gotta be okay with losing sometimes.
I mean, the goal is what, 51%, right? Arguably. Yeah. So right now he's a bit below.
He's doing well.
He's
doing well. So he's got to believe it. But the thing is, Edge is going to change too. That's okay. Here we go. In rage.
That was a punish. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And the push kick Peacekeeper right in the stomach. All right, it's looking tough right now. Again, nice punch. Yo, he's been labbing, dude. I think people who play Hwoarang, they better be studying this match if they ever want to work versus a king player of this level.
Hard duck on the non-jailing high here.
Let's keep it going. He didn't even blink. He dropped the combo. He's like, no, I still got this. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the script, buddy.
And then just the quick low-high kick mix after. Yeah.
It's so overwhelming.
Edge keeping it mixed. Keeping it moving. Keeping it moving. Here.
You can feel the pressure through the screen that Edge is applying on the Jon. Imagine what it must be like for the Jon.
He's giving him lots of different looks too. The Jon, he's showing lots of muscle armor neutral right now, right? Think about what solutions Edge has shown in the first 2 rounds of this game alone. He's giving him a lot of different looks. He's like, yo, next time you popped in a neutral, I might run up and grab you.
He's keeping him guessing. That's the thing. It's like, you be like, oh, I have a good solution. You do it a couple of times, like, all right, they're going to start expecting that. He's rotating without the Jon even making the first one obsolete.
And it's rotating options, but then also rotating the timing of those options.
This is like carousel gameplay. Yeah. He's just keeping it spinning.
Nice. 1+2 break there. Now activate. Sidestep. Nothing.
Okay. All right. He should stay alive after this one, but let's see what's for breakfast. And the forward four goes for the home. Okay. All right. 1 round away from evening up the score at 3-3.
The next round or next 2 rounds could be big. We think about the score differential, but here we go. Jaguar Bomb. Ender.
This is where the Jon wants you. Does his elbow drop.
With the health advantage, too. This is the big deal here.
Let's a rip.
Just barely able to beat out the armor like that. Gonna be big return here.
Oh, the setup! Okay. He's doing one for the fans.
That was sick.
Very tricky. Now, the Edge, again, these are those situations where that could inflict mental damage, but you can't let it. You got to just keep playing your game. Don't worry about it.
Huge round, though. The Jon going up 4-2 is a big deal here versus tying it up. The Jon's timing activated here. Activation.
Bit off axis there. Didn't get the return he wanted. This is my cluster.
Back to back. Both these dudes in heat.
All right, Edge doing Edge things. It's about to go off. But the Jon,
the defense.
A little bit of heat. Times him out of that heat as well. Trying to scoop him up once again.
Great patience from the Jon. Just.
All right, good patience once again. I would have pressed.
Oh! Went for the big swing.
Yo, he's 0-4 on that one right now. Okay. Yo, the crowd is loving it. That's the hometown hero right here. That's 3 apiece in this first to 5.
Now it's just a first to 2 race. It's a little bit different now. Yep. With momentum, it feels like on Edge's side for sure.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, here we go. All right.
So back on the asteroid, we know what this presents for King. Obviously being able to end in grabs. Still be getting the benefit of that nice little burst of damage like that, or maybe it might even result in just extra wall carry. You never know depending on the situation, but let's see how this works out here. Looking for a high splat, short of the wall.
Muscle armor again. Oh, tried to
Instant
punch
breaks.
with a grab there.
Nice, you're gonna run to grab me, I'm gonna run to grab you. Swing into the wall.
So how's it gonna feel when you're at the wall? Let's find out. Oh, but he got out of there.
Knees on
and
him.
the heat.
Activate through the pressure now. Instant smash from Edge, just looking for some wall pressure. Activate and return from the Jon.
Tried it again.
Swing, break it.
Oh, just the last second he got up, man.
Great counterclockwise rotation there from the Jon.
Woo!
Gonna run up and
The
throw him
stunner.
after that. Advantage, the Jon now.
Okay. Now a lot of these rounds, like you'll see that that Edge feels that the Jon is going to press on round open, right? So he's backing up, and waiting for those openings, and it has been very successful. Should be able to take this one to the wall. Nice, gets a good splat. He's got the store for him. Wave dash pressure. That's one nice option.
That's the threat.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
You know that's patented Edge pressure. He's always looking for to go in the right forward stance, be able to work that black kite. The armor, though, and the threat of it, gonna be able to make it difficult for him to rely on that like
Leg
that.
drop,
Drop
still
that
alive.
leg on him.
What's for breakfast? Don't.
Oh,
Oh,
of
got him in the
course.
back, right in the base of the spine. That's gonna hurt. All right, the Jon looking good right now. Two-round lead on the verge of going to 4-3.
Yeah, he's pressing at round opening too. So I'm walking with the jab. Had the step to the left, but the Edge,
Got
oh
a bit
man.
antsy on that one. I think he knew that wasn't a counter hit, but he's just like, I'm just gonna let it go.
The activation and the wall pressure. Smash
Look at
with the
this
plus
chip
frames.
He's got more chip
adding up.
damage than he has
The
regular
chip,
health.
the chip.
Oh, the power crush. Now that's a Hwoarang round right there. Edge doing great right now. Trying to build back up. Again, backing out of there. He's like, yo, what are you going to do over there? Let me just let you do that, tie yourself out, and I'll
If
come
at
back
first you
in.
don't succeed, go in and try that grab again.
We got the Jon Airlines over there throwing him. Alright, we're getting some real quick poking.
I like Edge trying to keep it a little bit more frame tight like that too, able to beat out the armor attempt.
Oh, got a counter hit on that one. That's good. Activates heat. Heat on each side. Breaks the Shining Wizard. Spins back. Nice. Interrupts him. Heat smash. Power bomb. And the
Counter hit into the Jon. 4-3 advantage here in this first of 5 set.
He's looking good. He is looking good. All right, he's thinking. He's thinking. All right, Ed's doing some calculations in his head right now. Do you think if we get a... Oh, it's a pretty big stage, right? So I'm just trying to think about how much the momentum changes depending on who gets the wall first, right? So if they can kind of keep it without the walls, I think we'll see a very different game.
I feel overall, Edge has probably gotten more return with the walls.
Oh,
It's probably
100%,
it's been bigger
100%.
for him than it has been for the Jon.
7 out of 10 times.
But
Edge
also on
gets
this
that
bigger
one.
stage, you know, Jon's probably happy with that.
Yo, he was quick with that. Went under the power crush, got the launch, spiked him down here, got the sidewall. Patience, didn't want to overcommit, waiting for him to get up. Jon was expecting him to button in, but Edge was like, no, get up, man, get up. 7
The
golden
pressure
ledges.
from Edge. Need some lows in the mix.
Is he going to back up this time? Let's see. Oh, okay.
Takes it to him.
Nice double step there. Very good way of stopping the tracking. Backs up. Oh, again, counter hit scoop. Alright, got a nice wall splat here. Spikes him
Activate.
down. Oh, he's going for setups. Okay, Jon's like, no, you ain't doing that to me. You ain't doing that to me. But he puts him back. He puts him right back there. He's like, you got a reservation. Stay here. This is your room. Bed and breakfast.
Damn, he said shout out to Travelocity. Like what you booked it on Orbit? Counter hit shoulder shove. Here we go. We're in heat now, but Edge is with these ducks. He's been off
Yo,
point.
he got one of those like AI brain chips right now. He's hitting that frame 0. That's crazy. I mean, that's a homing move. You got to be careful. No matter where you are on the map, he will find you. You could be in a different time zone. He'll find you. But here we go. The Jon.
Spin. There's your
wall.
clearance.
Side
Got
wall.
it.
I think he was hoping for a resplat of some sort.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
good.
my god, splatted again.
That is safe now.
Compact pressure here from Edge. Back up.
He's risking a lot there. And that's the thing. Most players would have gone in. At that moment where he did that chop, 99% of the planet would have got hit. But Edge, like, no, I'm waiting here. And that's what's gotten so much of the return so far in the set. He has waited a few seconds more than 90% of the players, and that has served him well.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. 4-4. And the last set they played, it also went down to the final.
Yeah, it went down to the end.
Round one. Fight.
All right, here we go. It's going to be it. One person's going to walk out here the big dog. Which one's it going to be?
Rocket kick. That whip from the Jon on the down 4-1 series, that could have been a lot worse for him.
He's making the Jon seem like he's just throwing things out and whipping willy-nilly. People don't understand this. Edge is making his spacing look so effective and easy, but he is just at the right place at the right time for so much of it. And gets the follow-up down the wall setting.
Yeah, in a lot of mid-range and close-range situations where he's anticipated the Jon having a quick response to something, he's had really good reads on when the highs are coming. He's just been holding true south, and it's had good return.
All right, goes to the heat dash. Oh, gets the one grab. Broken by the Jon. I thought it was about to launch him again. And, you know, it's contrary to what a lot of people believe in Tekken, where you got to be backdashing and schmoving all the time. You notice the Edge, he'll move a little bit here and there, and then he just waits there. And he knows where he needs to be. He doesn't need to move excessively. And it's working. People got to take notes. I'm taking notes. Nice, gets the chop. Oh, slams him down. We got that Rabina on the floor.
Change up his timing a little bit, these
hit.
delayed
So why are you
lows.
pressing?
Finds the counter hit like that. Finds the round.
All right, one apiece, one apiece. Again, he's ready.
And he took the floor away too. There's your spin. Trying to get as much clearance as possible here.
Rolls out.
Black kite.
Big commitment there. Okay. Neutral 2, doesn't gut punch. Oh, nice
Great step.
Excellent break on the Shining Wizard. And the heat smash. He's going down.
Yeah, the equalizer.
I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not going to say nothing.
Then end with bomb.
Excellent work.
And
excellent
just like
work.
that, set point for the Jon.
Fight.
I want to see a final round.
Edge has done a great job too, just over the course of the set. He's neutralized most of the throws. Felt like in the first game or two, he ate a couple chase throws, but since then, those have almost been neutralized.
Muscle
That's one.
He's
Bust
looking
the
really
muscles
good for
up
the
here.
Jon. He's quick. How does he know? All right, trying to wall carry to a wall that he probably can't get to, but still amazing damage. Gets the low, and there's a counter hit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to. There we go. We are at final round. We got T1 Edge representing South Korea and Alkatia the Jon representing Pakistan. We're going down to the wire. Who is gonna get the second score in there?
In the Jon with the big
trilogy,
dunk.
perhaps.
You see him fishing with the down 4-2s too.
Right, going for those lows.
In heat,
He's trying to shine his shoes there.
the lows, the down back 4s.
Whoa, the push
Keep the
kick
peace!
dead. He's got the
Let's
combo.
go. Spin him.
Looking like a Beyblade.
And the win. T1 Edge. 5-4 over the Jon. Those last 2 rounds were crazy. Wow.
Amazing, amazing work.
And it was, to me,